Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. I am just here with a quick brow video. I just like to keep my videos current, and I'm just going to show you guys how I've been doing my brows. First of all, my brows are much more grown in than I think they were in my last video. I've been trying to not go crazy with my razor when I do, you know, clean up my brows, because I don't wax, I don't pluck. I use a razor and I just, just clean it up under there a little bit. I'm just putting some moisturizer on because I just realized I didn't put on any today. And then I'm just going to show you guys how I do my eyebrows. Now, this is part one of I'd say 3 or 4-part series of different ways that you can do your brows, and they're all going to be very easy and beginner friendly. So this one is going to be the pencil, and then I'm going to do one with dip brow, and then I'm going to do one with powder. So just to get started, I'm going to go ahead and show you the products that I use. So the pencils that I use are this Auto Brow Pencil by NYX. Show you how it looks. Oh, it's almost gone. So it looks like this, and I use the color dark brown, and I always use this first to kind of just fill in the areas where I don't have any hairs, and then I go in with a fine point pencil, this Top Brow by Kiss. Oops. Looks like the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills, or the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. And I go in with that and I define my brows with a slightly darker color. So we are just going to move right into this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to brush my hairs, make sure they are all in the direction that I want them to be in. And then I am going to just lightly create a little bit of shape at the... Really? Wow, so that shit just broke. And unfortunately for me, I don't have another one. So that was not a part of the regularly scheduled program. So I'm going to use this Top Brow Pencil, and this is in the color Brunette, and it's slightly darker than the deep dark brown of the other one that I have. So I always like to start with a lighter color. So I'm just going to do what I was trying to do, which was just start to create a little bit of shape at the bottom first. And then I'm going to just start to fill in the tail where I don't really have hair. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Now, if you want your brows to look like super natural, then you really can just stop right here. But since I'm extra and I want my brows to look like super fleeky, I am going to go in with the deep dark brown color, and I'm just going to make this a little bit deeper. And if you make a mistake, don't worry, we're going to clean it up with concealer. So it's not a big deal. So as you can see in the front, I'm keeping a light hand right here, the hair light strokes in the front, just so it doesn't look, harsh or anything like that. Alright, so once you've kind of got the desired like shape and depth that you are looking for, then we're going to go ahead and clean it up. And I like to clean up my brows with an angled brush like so, that I got from Wish for $1. So shout out to Wish. And my favorite concealer to clean up my brows, I now have two. My OG favorite is by Cover FX, the cream concealer. And lately I've been trying a new concealer by Lancome, the tint Idole, so that when this runs out, then I'll be converting over to this. But while there's still some life left in this tube, I am using my Old Faithful. So basically you want to use the angled portion like so to clean underneath your brow. I really like this Cover FX because it's super blendable. Even though it's a little bit lighter than me, when it blends in, it doesn't look very much lighter. It's a very soft lift that it gives my brow bone, which you'll see once I blend it in. Now this isn't my blend, this is just like step one of blending, just to kind of, you know, blend it out a little. So I'm gonna move on to the next brow. Then I'm going to take my trusty Flawless Concealer brush by e.l.f. and I'm going to blend that in some more. And see how that's not like super bright, just a nice subtle brow lift that it gives you. And I'm going to go ahead and trim the top a little bit just so that the brows are the same thickness. And because this concealer is so blendable, I can use the same color, or you can just use a concealer that matches your skin tone for the top. Because you don't want it to be too bright at the top, because then it'll look like real crazy. And then just so you have like the same effect on both sides, you want to go over the other brow with the concealer too, just because you want everything to look kind of similar. Then go ahead and do one last comb through with your spoolie. You can also set this brow with some brow gel if you need. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do, most days I don't, to be quite honest.
So you guys, I totally forgot to film an outro, but I just wanted to thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, and stay tuned for part 2 of this brow series. Don't forget to check out the description box for all of the products used as well as discounts that I have for you guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace and love.